As we all know, the entire world is pretty much on lockdown, and that means some of our favourite foods aren't available to us. So McDonald's produce a bagel, a sausage, egg and cheese bagel, and I absolutely love these things. And over the past year, I've come up with my own version of it using some really basic ingredients. So if you're in the UK, the main ingredient that you can obtain is the actual sausage. If you go to your local Aldi, you can go in there and find a breakfast sausage by a company called Oakhurst. It'll just be in the freezer section, and if you've got an Aldi close to you, the chances are they are stocking that particular sausage. So grab some of them, and then as well as that, you'll need some bagels, you'll need some cheese sausage, and of course eggs. And the last thing you'll need is Norpak or Lurpak. Tesco's do their own version of this butter, as well as Asda, Sainsbury's, and so on. It's just a rapeseed based butter. So all those ingredients are pretty easy to get a hold of. It's just that sausage that you might struggle with, especially if you're not in the UK, you don't have an Aldi near you. That sausage is very close to McDonald's sausage in terms of its flavour. Anyway, let's move on now. Let's show you how to put this together. So first off, cut our bagel in two, get some of that butter on it and put it in your toaster. Don't put the toaster on just yet because it'll go cold. Now to make a really good omelette, I use this really small pan, and it just makes a perfectly sized omelette for this particular bagel. So crack an egg, whisk up the egg, put some butter in the pan, melt the butter very slowly. You don't need to, fry the butter or anything like that. You don't need to get it up to a really high temperature. Just melt it nice and gently. And when you place the actual beaten egg into the pan, it shouldn't fizzle or anything like that. It should just be cooking nice and gently. Now every so often, just turn it over and it'll go nice and golden, and you'll know it's just perfect. Now get your sausage into the oven. Of course, you probably should be cooking that by now, making sure that you've got your sausage cooking just before you start doing the egg. Get the sausage nicely cooked, and then put down the toaster. Get it nice and toasted. Doesn't need to be on too long. You don't want to burn it to a crisp, and bring everything together. So place your egg down, place a piece of cheese on top of that, and then place your sausage on top of that, and then cut it in half. And that's pretty much it. Really simple recipe.